Hi y'all. So, I'm making this video because, as you can tell by the title, I suffered from anxiety, depression, and I had an episode of psychosis a year ago. Exactly a year ago, I was actually diagnosed with these and I was admitted into a hospital. So, I'm gonna first and go ahead and say my diagnoses. Um, they were anxiety, depression, and like I said, psychosis. I always had anxiety. I always had like a mild depression. Sometimes I would feel very down and very empty. And as far as my anxiety, I just felt like I was an overthinker my whole life. I was just making sure that everything was perfect. I had to make sure that, people saw me a certain way. And it honestly was just very draining. So, um, yeah, a year ago when COVID started, I was convinced that I had COVID. So that's where my psychosis came in. I was having like the same symptoms as COVID, which also, which anxiety also brings. So, like being nauseous, they said COVID, like if you were nauseous, if you had headaches, if you felt like something in your throat, all of these different symptoms were the same as anxiety symptoms. So I was just like, okay, I know it for a fact I had it. When in reality, I didn't have it. It was just my mind playing tricks on me. So that's where the psychosis episode came in. So yeah, around a year ago, I was admitted into a hospital because my anxiety was just getting worse and worse. My depression was also getting worse. I had my episode of psychosis, and neither mental health challenge was fun. I didn't have any fun. I was very sad. I was very stressed. I was just having very bad, intrusive thoughts. And it was just very overwhelming for me, to the point where I checked myself into the hospital with the help of my cousin. And I feel like if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here today because it was just very, very rough time in my life. So, yeah, so this video is pretty much just to help people with anxiety and depression just be able to stay as strong as you possibly can. Okay, it is hard. I know it is very, very hard. Sometimes you just feel like you're not good enough, that you're not going to be able to overcome it. And I'm telling you that you can. It's hard, but you can. Okay. I've always been the type of person to overthink, like, oh my God, does this person like me? Am I doing a good job? Am I, am I worthy enough? Is it something that I like to do? I was just questioning everything. I never let go. I never was able to have fun with my life. So, because my anxiety was just there, like taunting me every second. So, I would just have these thoughts like, okay, what if, a lot of what ifs. What ifs will drive you nuts, okay? It will drive you, I didn't want to curse in this video, but it will drive you fucking crazy, okay? I was just, like at one point I was just screaming and crying because my panic attacks and my anxiety attacks were just too much for me to handle. So I had a very, very huge support system. Like my family was just very supportive, And honestly, I don't know how I would have made it without them. Like, my family helped me so much through that episode and through that time of my life, that without them, I probably wouldn't be here either. Um, so, okay, so backtrack. So yeah, I was admitted a year ago into the hospital. Um, it helped me a lot. I was having panic attacks. I was scared for everything. Honestly, like, it was just very scary, and I was just scared of everything. Like, I just had GAD, which was generalized anxiety disorder. So everything made me anxious. Everything. Like, walking made me anxious. Just like walking past someone made me anxious. I was just very, like, the mindset that I was in was just panic mode, 100%, all the time, for everything. Okay. Now, first I want to say, with the depression and anxiety came DP, which I will get into, depersonalization, and there is another one, dissociation. All of these are just symptoms of anxiety and depression. So, severe anxiety, because it's just not any regular, it's severe anxiety to the point where everything makes you anxious and make you overthink, and you have intrusive thoughts, and you're sweating, and you can't eat, you feel like vomiting. That's all that I was going through. Okay, now, that I will get into in another video. So right now I'm just pretty much just saying my diagnosis and what caused it. So the main trigger was COVID, that caused my anxiety to like flare up, I guess. And also, like, hitting the age of 25, like, I also felt like I should have, like, been doing things with my life, even though I was right on track and doing better than I expected for myself. So yeah, so just being here now after being hospitalized last year, it just feels so different. Like, my life just feels so much more relaxed. And I'll get that in another video. I'll get into that. I lost a lot of people during that time that I didn't think I would lose, but it also taught me a lot of different things. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video for now. I hope that with these videos that I'm gonna make, right now I just did my diagnosis, so I don't expect anyone to actually go ahead and be like, okay, yeah, this video is helpful. It's not going to be helpful, not right now. Okay, so I'm going to be making more videos, but I just want to just say my diagnosis first, and then what triggered it. So that's what I did. Now I'm going to end the video, and then I hope you stick with me for my next video. I'm going to just go more into depth about my hospitalization and what am I doing now different from what I was doing before. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.